Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the second part of Bitcoin for Monday 13th of June today. So I've talked about Bitcoin previously, the targets have been met, and kindly before you watch this video till the end, do me a favor, like this video. It's a request, okay, humble request. Now I just want to actually dive to the first thing, which is going to be the story so far that I've actually done on Bitcoin in the previous days, and where we're progressing and where we're headed. So this was back in April 29, back in April, and this is what I was talking about. Warning, is a Bitcoin crash going to happen, okay? So this is what I was saying. In a huge problem because this head and shoulders. So let's talk about it. This was your left shoulder, your head right over there, and your right shoulder right over there. And the neckline is what has been acting as resistance right over here. That's your neckline. Do you see that? This is because it is still kind of like in play. It's in play. It was never invalidated because you never crossed the neckline. So it could be that it's making a sideways movement to actually drop down to 27K. All right, so that was the one video that I talked about. Then again, I did came up with every single day I was coming with updates about it. So this was one of the best videos, I think, that told me Bitcoin is about to go down 20K. And that's going to be, this is scary, the USDT dominance, the Vanguard, the DXY, they got their swords ready. And this is where we are. If we do Google again, we're going to talk about the evening star right over here, candlestick. So this is how it looks like, and we do know how evening stars look like. So this is the one. If you're new to the channel, you have right over here, evening star, exactly, evening star, just like that. And those are two reasons to be scared of. USDT.D. And mind this, I've closed my trades a long time ago, okay? It's been a while now. On the monthly, what is Tether doing? It doesn't take you to be a very special trader in the world, but it's doing the opposite of Bitcoin. Bitcoin had 3 black rows. This one has 3 white soldiers, which is bullish. It made a bull flag right over here, and you're actually looking for Tether to go for an 80% or 100% pump to the upside, which is not good for Bitcoin. Not only that, but there's one more thing that I want to show you, and that is on the weekly. So what is on the weekly is something very bullish, and that is the cup and handle, okay? So here, it's my lot. A little bit safe is that you didn't. Target is going to be again, so you measure the top of this neckline to the bottom right over there of the cup up to the eight regions, okay, 8 and 8 to nearly the 9 region, okay, making it almost 80% pump to the. You did cross the DXY on a weekly time frame. You have a very big W, really huge W right over here. So you take the brush, you go up like this, double bottom and a W, and you're breaking out. That also shows you there's a double pump for the DXY to go to the upside. All right, so these were two things. I just want to see the dominance as well. Where's the dominance right now? We are already at the 7.53. We still have some way to move up. That means that Bitcoin doesn't really have the chance to go upside anytime soon. The DXY as well. Where's the DXY right now? We are still at the 104, but DXY still has a lot of some sort of a pump coming in to still go to the upside, okay? The technical targets, which was here probably in this video, we're looking for 116. We're already at the 104, so there's a little bit of more pump to come for the DXY. The next video was a rainbow chart that I saw. It's someone talking about 17,000, and this is something that I talked about in May 10, and it said that the doors to bear market are officially opened. So this is that Bitcoin is looking to go all the way down to almost $18,000. Now I'm not logged in really, and that's the reason why they're not showing me anything, but he got a rainbow kind of chart laid out there, and I was giving it a look. So if you do go to tradingview.com and check the idea of the rainbow chart analysis of Bitcoin since 2012, he does say that 18,000 is something possible. The name of this guy is what is it? The Perfectionist. Okay, so he's a premium guy. Right, so this was a idea that I just saw, and I wanted to share with people because on the charts it was way visible. And then this one was a funny one where it said rest in peace 2009 to 2022. But that's just a joke. I don't think Bitcoin is going to end anytime soon. I'll show you the weekly bear cross actually. So this is almost like a cross that tells you that Bitcoin is going to death. And whenever on the weekly you see the 10, the 20, and the 55 EMA actually crossing one another, that's a very big indicator that we are rolling down for a bear market. Not only that, but if you do go on the monthly time frame, so here it is bad. It's absolutely bad. We have lost the structure. And let's talk about the weekly bear flag. I'm just going to hide the EMA. Some couple of months spending time. So it's going to take some couple of huge bear flag for some couple of months spending time. So it's going to take some couple of weeks before we go to the technical target. So the technical target is still pending for the weekly bear. You can see this is taking you all the way down to $20,000. And that's it, guys. If you want to learn all of this, because there's education behind it, there's science behind it, I've actually put a lot of effort to create all this course for you out there. So do check this course in the description of the video. Next time, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be losing money. Just as I said in one of the videos, I closed my trade a long time ago and I haven't been trading so much. So what is the current situation right now? What is the current situation? The current situation is the following. We are finding 3 black rows literally every single place and every single chart right now. The technical target to 20,000 is now even believable. Many people just think it's a thin air all the way down to $20,000. Is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? Now, no one knows the bottom and no one knows the top, to be honest, okay? You need reversal patterns for us to go to the upside. And if you want to know when it's going to happen, you can follow this channel. I'm gonna be updating every single day, and probably down the road when we get the hint and the ideas, just like we got the hint and ideas of the bear market, we're gonna get the hint and ideas of a reversal to go to the upside. That's just how it works in here, okay? You don't actually go and say, oh, 20,000 is the bottom, 17K is the bottom, 30. Let me tell you one thing. The doors to $15,000 and $16,000 are also open, but before I actually talk about the biggest, drop to the downside, first of all, let me address the 4-hour time frame, okay? And where we might take a little bit of break. We've been dumping very much, but the problem is that the continuation pattern is still there. The 3 black rows is still there, okay? So if you don't know about it, I mean, a lot of people who are following the channel, they know about this one. They can actually skip to the main part. But if you don't know about it, this is how they look like, okay? So what this one suggests always, it's a very simple, just candlestick pattern. If you want to know the details, in the trading course as well. And join our Discord. It's absolutely free. The link's in the description of the video. So you see 3 black, red candles, a little bit of push to the upside and then go to the downside. So 3 red candles, a little bit of push to the upside and then potentially drop to the downside, okay? The idea that I need, and by the way, one more thing that I can actually tell you is that Bitcoin is at major support still right now. I'm going to tell you that major support, and there could be even possibility that you actually don't go to the downside. I'm going to tell you why. Before we get super bearish right now, there could be a little bit of break. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so maybe you might find Bitcoin finding huge support right there. Do you see that? What I did is place the fib retracement from the bottom here and to the top of that impulsive move, and then you lost the 0.618. You're looking to come down to the 1.618. You already have found support. This is a huge support moving forward. In any way that you start to close below it and you close and you backtest and fail, that's when we're really gonna go even way more lower. But I don't think, maybe this is going to be the bottom for a little bit on the shorter time frame, okay? Maybe a little bit of pull to the upside. And how high are you gonna go? Let's turn on the EMAs, okay? Follow the EMAs. The highest you will go probably is back up to this 10 EMA on a 4-hour time frame, which is nearly $26,000. And then when you find $26,000, get rejected and then continue with the downtrend, okay? Because you're going waveform down, up, down, something like this, okay? So you went to the downside, up, down, a little bit up, and then down. But if you start to lose this level, what's going to happen next? That's something that is really important to talk about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get an idea from an altcoin. So let's go to BNB to BUSD, and there's a wick down at the BUSD that has to be filled, and that is this right over here, which is going to be $200. And the reversal wave of BNB, I'm just giving you an idea when Bitcoin is going to stop dumping for a time being. The idea really is that you lost the 0.618 of the BNB level. So if Bitcoin tries to go up, BNB is going to go up to 244. And then when this one goes up to $244, right there, get rejected here, and then Bitcoin starts to drop to the downside, this one starts to drop to the downside. When BNB comes to $146, that's when I would suppose that this is where Bitcoin might be taking a little bit of a break before moving to the downside. Now that is on the smaller time frame, like the 4-hour time frame. But this is not what I want. And by the way, there was one pattern that I showed you on the Poloniex exchange, and that was that Bitcoin might be looking to actually make a duplicate of what happened back in 2021 December, and it was this one where you actually made capitulation, made a falling wedge, okay, moved to the upside, and then you went down. That's the same thing you did. That's the same thing you did here. Made capitulation, made a falling wedge right over there, popped to the upside, and you're looking to actually mirror that thing down to $20,000 or $21,000. Now, Bitcoin on so many different levels is still looking for $20,000. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. If I do actually open up Huobi and we go into the monthly time frame right here, I do want to tell you one thing, guys, and that's going to be the monthly. You have 3 black crows and you have a double top once again. Just like you had it here, you're making one here again. And next month could be a little bit green and then go to the downside. But one thing, let me tell you one thing. You still have 17 more days to close this candlestick. You haven't closed the candlestick, so 17 more days, and we're going to talk about it. But one thing that there is that this, on a monthly time frame, has a double top. So one top, second top, and that's something that has a technical target from the top to the bottom here, and the bottom is coming down. The technical target is at 16,688. I'm leaving everything, and you can even make that this is some sort of a descending triangle as well that you popped out of, and if you take the descending triangle, technical target from the top to the bottom, still where you're breaking off is coming down to 15,544, something like 15,000 as well. The big issue is that the only support that you have on a monthly time frame, if we talk about the monthly, is right here, nearly 13,336. That's where it really makes sense to me for Bitcoin to come down. That's the biggest support that you have, and it makes more sense to actually come down to 13,500. And I'm going to tell you why. This is where you had that last resistance, and the bull run closed at the end of the month at 13,000 back in January 2018. And then you went up here, find another resistance, right? And then when you popped up from this place, if I try to zoom in here, all you did, came up, find resistance right there, break it out, came for the retest, hold the retest, and then boom, move to the upside. If by any chance Bitcoin starts to capitulate, and a capitulation means a huge wick to the downside, just like the way we had this huge wick to the downside, it makes sense for Bitcoin to come down here. When am I gonna buy? That's the question. I think I'm just gonna buy when there's reversal patterns and when we actually find support. Maybe this will be my buying opportunity if we do see it. But it would be a good idea in the long run maybe to start entering at 17Ks if it ever actually comes down to 17K. Maybe dollar cost average starting from 21 all the way down to maybe 13. Accumulate a little bit until we don't actually go back up, maybe back to $82,000 and $100,000 as well. And that's it for today's update, guys. It's a lengthy one. It's a part 2. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you're new, I think I do deserve your follow in here today, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. Hello, Hafiz.